bit of a troll job by Disney. I'm just going to change it for a second. Coming out 2 weeks ago and saying that Loki is gender fluid.
Yeah. That's not a troll job. How's that a troll job?
I'll tell you why it's a troll job. Because the right blew up and said, why are you making all these people gender fluid? I'm like, listen, guys, Loki can change into anybody. That makes him gender fluid. Just because Disney came out and said he's gender fluid, he could be male or female, we already knew that. Like, that's a shapeshifter. That's what we know. But the right, who are too dumb to pick up a comic book or pay attention to anything that's happened in the MCU last 10 years.
I was expecting you to jump on board with these guys because you've generally been the voice of the conservatives on this show.
I usually am the voice of the conservatives. And when I first read the headline, Marvel, Disney is coming out as gender fluid for Loki.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, those motherfuckers, first to get rid of my girl Gina. And then as I'm about to get angry and click the link on my phone, it just pops in my head and goes, of course he is. Yeah. He literally can come and he can just shapeshift into anything.
Yeah. So this is another story of, it's not a conservative thing. It's a stop and think for a second thing. And those that didn't bother to stop and think maybe didn't get it. But someone like you, who these right-wing values, stopped and thought about it for a second and realized, whoa, that's not.
We call them shapeshifters, or we call them, when you're
trickster. He's a god trickster. He's a trickster god.
But it's when you're looking at like Morph and all these other guys, like, yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, okay, cool. You're like, oh, Mystique is another one too, right? You're like, oh shit.
Of course he's gender fluid.
I'm like, so are those guys, right? So is Morph and so is Mystique. They're all gender fluid. So I mean, yeah.